Hi guys. So today in my rant, I have chosen to talk about a smoky eye versus a gradient eye because that's another thing that no one knows, and I know a lot of people are gonna be like, who the hell cares? I care. Okay, look at this face. This is a serious ass face. Okay, I care. It pisses me off. And when people are like, there are no rules to makeup, just like there are no rules to art, I'm like, no, there are rules to art. Can't make a fucking cave painting and be like, look, I did the same thing that Picasso did. Look, I did the Mona Lisa. How do I explain this? Okay, if you were to draw out Vermeer's Girl with the Pearl Earring in charcoal, let's say that you did the exact same painting but in charcoal, you can't be like, look, this is a Renaissance painting, because you're not painting, you're using charcoal. Okay, I'm gonna calm down. I'm gonna take it down a notch. It's, here, this is probably a better example, right? This is a boot, yeah? We can all establish. This is a boot. It is black, it has a zipper, it, goes up to my ankle, whatever. Boot. When you call a gradient eye a smoky eye, that's like being like, this is a boot also, because it's black. That's what you're telling me. You're saying this is also a boot. Does no one else realize how that sounds? Am I alone? I sincerely hope I'm not alone. Anyway, the point is that the smoky eye, what? Oh god, I'm so bad zooming in. It's a freaking phone. Alright, fine. Whatever. Anyway, the smoky eye that is on my face right now is a legit smoky eye. When people are like, oh, gradient eye is a smoky eye, I'm like, guys, you do all of you that are watching this right now, all of you realize that smoke rises, right? If you've ever seen a burning building or anything in a movie or whatever, smoke rises and it'll be super, super black, around the building, and then as it gets up into the air, it gets lighter. Same concept. Literally, same concept. What the hell kind of smoke do you guys see that goes sideways off buildings? What the hell kind of weird ass buildings on fire do you guys watch? I just really want everyone to understand, you can't run around and be like, there are no rules to makeup. There just aren't. Because there are, okay? And I get that you guys think that rules limit creativity, but they really don't. They just give you outlines. If you want to do some sort of weird ass gradient eye that has crazy winged eyeliner and what the hell ever, cool, you do you. There's no rule that says you can't do that. There will never be a rule that says, hey, fuck you, you can't do a winged eyeliner with black eyeshadow on your outer corner. There won't be a rule that says that. There is a rule though that says that technically that is not a smoky eye. That it isn't. When and guys, do you even realize how much that totally fucks up pros when you're you really desperately want a gradient eye, but you think that it's a smoky eye, and then you go to some sort of professional, for your wedding and shit, and you're like, hey, I want to have a really smoky eye for my wedding. And then they do, this shit. And then you get all upset, and you're crying on your fucking wedding day, and it's not their fault, because they did what they were trained to do. It's not their fault, okay? If you want a gradient eye, know that that is what you... Oh, my hand suddenly just started shaking. If you want a gradient eye, know that that is the shit that you want. If you want a smoky eye, if you want some sort of crazy ass glitter bomb on your face like I do, know that that is what you want. Always be specific. You can't walk in to, I'm gonna use the shoe analogy again. You can't walk into a shoe store and say, I want to look at boots, and then be okay with them showing you high heels. Or you can't walk into a shoe store and say, I want high heels, and then have them only show you boots. It's stupid. Am I the only one that understands this? I'm gonna have to have a whole separate rant some other time about the rules of makeup. how there are rules and there are techniques and all that sort of shit. It'll happen eventually at some point. Anyway, today's rant: smoky eyes. This is a smoky eye. Whatever other like black over here and light over here, not a smoky eye. No matter what you say, not a smoky eye. I get that some people don't care about labels. I care about labels. I give a damn, okay? I give a lot of damns. Like, I like rules. I like regulations. I like restrictions. That's me. I think that there are ways to, like, work within the rules. And when people are like, you wouldn't tell Picasso not to do blah, 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 I'm sitting here like, Picasso went to school. Picasso learned everything there was about every technique that was happening at the time that he was painting before he started painting his wild-ass shapes and shit, okay? People are like, oh, you wouldn't tell Picasso that he can't do a smoky eye. I'd be like, no, fuck you. Picasso would know how to do a smoky eye properly. He knew how to paint, like, landscapes and shit, like portraits. And then he wandered off and did whatever the fuck he felt like. Like, I'm sorry, guys. I am so mad. It's like, gets me super ultra worked up. I just can't. I can't do it. Bitches need to know the rules and stuff. Anyway, I am by no means a professional. I have a bunch of friends that are professionals. Like, makeup is something that I really like. I read a fuck ton of books. I have every book that Kevin Aquan has ever put out. I have books from, like, various makeup artistry schools. Like, I have a lot of fucking books, guys. Like, I read all of them, and they're all in consensus about this. And I've taken a lot of art classes, okay? I'm an artistic kind of person. I have weird-ass hair and eye makeup and all that sort of shit to prove it. But, like, when you go into an art class and your professor says, like, okay, first of all, first day of painting, we're gonna make a grayscale, which is like a little stick, and then you have, like, black on one side and white on the other, and then, like, lines of just, like, different shades of gray in the middle so that you know, like, how much white and how much black to mix. I don't know. I don't know really how to explain it, but anyway, gonna make, like, a stick like that. That's what professors like to make you do on, like, first day of painting class. So anyway, you have to do that, and you can't just be, like, putting colors everywhere fucking willy-nilly. Like, colors gotta go in order, and then you use it, like, up against your painting to know what depth of color you would like. And, like, I know some people, you know, painting's not their shit, makeup might be their shit, like, that's fine. But, oh, guys, there are rules. That's why we have painting classes and lessons, why they say things like, you know, paint what you see and write what you know, because if you start painting what you fucking know, nothing's gonna look real. You're sitting there, like, painting the sky a friggin' obnoxious shade of blue, and it's, like, really like that. You know? Like, the sky is not blue like my hair. The sky is blue like the sky is blue. And, like, you know when little kids draw with, like, crayons and they, like, don't give a shit what color blue it is? Like, it's just, like, you're not gonna sit there and be like, oh, that looks exactly like the sky. I think I've gone a little off topic. Maybe a little bit. Anyway, point. General point. Just know your shit. Know what a smoky eye is if you want it. Know what a gradient eye is if you want that. Also, just as a random side note, I'm really fucking digging my makeup today. If you want to know how I did that, feel free to ask. If you don't actually care and you think that I'm full of shit, whatever, don't watch, I guess. I don't know. Whatever. So yeah, I'm gonna go play with 3 of my nephews who happen to be downstairs being adorable little babies and stuff, and I will talk to y'all later. Bye.